Let's read my followers' stories. First story.
Growing up, my world was filled with light and laughter until my mother passed away. My father, always kind and loving, remarried in an effort to bring some semblance of joy back into our lives. My stepmother, Leora, was strikingly beautiful with her dark hair and green eyes. She carried herself with an air of elegance and mystery that captivated the villagers. Known for her knowledge of herbs and natural remedies, Leora had a garden that seemed almost magical, filled with plants of all shapes and colors. I admired her from afar, hoping to connect, but she often seemed distant and preoccupied. Despite the distance, I treated Leora with respect, always wishing for a bond between us. Her garden fascinated me, filled with plants that held secrets I longed to learn. I often watched her work, carefully tending to each plant with a precision that spoke of years of practice. The way she moved, the care she took with each leaf and petal, made me wonder what stories lay behind her green eyes. However, Leora remained reserved, keeping her knowledge and her emotions to herself. Life continued in its quiet rhythm until one day, my father fell gravely ill. It started as a simple cough, but soon he was bedridden, his strength waning with each passing day. The village healers tried their best, but their remedies did little to help. Even Lyra's potions, which were usually effective, seemed to have no impact. Desperate to save him, I mustered the courage to approach her. "Please, teach me your ways. I want to help my father," I said, my voice steady but my heart pleading. Leora looked at me for a long moment, her eyes searching mine. I could see the hesitation in her gaze, the uncertainty. But then she nodded. "Very well," she said, "I will teach you, but you must listen and learn quickly. There is no time to waste." From that day on, I spent every waking moment with Leora in the garden. She began to teach me about the different herbs and how to use them. We spent hours together, her showing me how to make potions and mixtures. She taught me the names of plants, their properties, and the right way to harvest them. Slowly, I began to understand that her coldness was a shield, hiding a heart that had known great sorrow. As we worked together, a bond started to form. Leora saw my genuine desire to learn and my natural talent for healing. Gradually, she began to open up, sharing stories of her own life and the hardships she had endured. I learned that she had lost her family to a terrible plague and had come to our village seeking a new start. Her aloofness was a defense mechanism, a way to protect herself from more pain. One evening, after a long day of gathering herbs in the forest, Leora told me about a rare plant that could potentially save my father. "It's called the moonflower," she said. "It only blooms under the light of a full moon and is said to have powerful healing properties. We must find it tonight." Under the cover of darkness, we ventured deep into the forest, guided by the light of the full moon. The forest was alive with the sounds of night, the rustle of leaves, and the calls of nocturnal creatures. My heart pounded with both fear and hope as we searched for the elusive moonflower. Finally, in a small clearing bathed in moonlight, we found it. The moonflower was unlike any plant I had ever seen, its petals glowing with an ethereal light. With great care, Leora harvested the delicate flower, explaining how each part would be used to create the potion that could save my father. Back in the kitchen, we worked through the night, following Lyra's precise instructions. We ground the petals into a fine paste, mixed them with other herbs, and simmered the concoction over a low flame. As dawn approached, the potion was ready. With a mixture of hope and anxiety, we administered the potion to my father. We watched and waited, holding our breath, as the hours passed. Slowly but surely, color began to return to his cheeks, and his breathing grew steadier. Over the next few days, his strength returned, and he was soon on the road to recovery. The villagers praised me for my bravery and skill, but I knew that it was Larry's wisdom and knowledge that had made it possible. With my father on the mend, I continued to learn from Leora. We spent more time together, and our relationship deepened. Her cold exterior softened, and she began to show her affection for me in small, meaningful ways. She would leave little notes with encouraging words, or prepare my favorite tea after a long day. I, in turn, saw her as more than just a stepmother but as a mentor and a friend. Through our shared journey, we learned that family isn't just about blood. It's about the bonds we form and the love we give to each other. Our story became a reminder to those around us that understanding and compassion can turn strangers into family. In our village, Leora and I became known for our healing skills and our close bond. Our tale was told and retold, showing that even in the hardest times, love and kindness can bring people together and heal the deepest wounds. One day, as we were working in the garden, Leora turned to me and said, "You have become like a daughter to me, Elara. I am proud of the healer you've become and the person you are." Tears welled up in my eyes as I hugged her, feeling a deep sense of gratitude and love. Our journey was not just about healing my father, it was about healing each other. Leora and I found solace in our shared experiences and built a new life together, filled with understanding and mutual respect. Our garden flourished, not just with plants, but with the love and care we put into it. As the years passed, we continued to learn from each other, growing closer with each passing day. We faced challenges together, always finding strength in our bond. And in the end, we discovered that family is not defined by blood, but by the connections we nurture and the love we share. Our story became a testament to the power of forgiveness, understanding, and the beauty of second chances. In the quiet moments, as we tended to our garden or brewed a new potion, we knew that we had found something truly special in each other. Through love, patience, and understanding, we healed not just the body, but the heart and soul as well. Our journey from strangers to family was a reminder that even in the darkest times, love and kindness can heal the deepest wounds, turning strangers into family and bringing light into the lives of those who need it most.
Second story.
In the heart of the picturesque village of Willowbrook, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, lived four inseparable friends, Lena, Max, Sarah, and Leo. Their friendship had been forged in the fires of childhood adventures and shared secrets. Each of them brought something unique to the group: Lena's boundless curiosity, Max's unwavering courage, Sarah's quick intellect, and Leo's keen sense of direction. One golden afternoon, as they were exploring their favorite spot in the woods, a secluded glade where they often played, Lena's sharp eyes caught sight of something unusual. Hidden inside a hollow tree, partially obscured by moss, was an ancient map. The map, delicately drawn on parchment, depicted a winding path leading to a place marked with an X. It was adorned with cryptic symbols and phrases in an old script. The excitement was palpable as they gathered around the map, their imaginations running wild with possibilities. "It's a treasure map," Max declared, his eyes gleaming with excitement. "But why here?" Sarah wondered aloud. "And what kind of treasure could it be?" Lena's curiosity was piqued. "We have to find out. Imagine what we could discover." They agreed to set out on the adventure the following morning, eager to unveil the mystery. The next day, they packed essentials: a compass, a flashlight, snacks, and a first aid kit, along with the map. At dawn, they set off, their hearts full of anticipation and camaraderie. The forest was a realm of enchantment. Sunlight filtered through the canopy, creating a mosaic of shadows and light on the forest floor. The air was filled with the scent of pine and the symphony of chirping birds. As they walked, the map led them deeper into the forest, revealing hidden wonders, wildflowers, shimmering streams, and ancient trees that seemed to whisper secrets of the past. Their journey soon brought them to a fast-flowing river with no visible crossing. The water roared and churned, making the task seem daunting. Max, with his innate strength and practicality, suggested they build a makeshift bridge from fallen branches and vines. With teamwork and Max's leadership, they constructed a sturdy crossing, allowing them to safely reach the other side. The map then guided them to a maze of dense, thorny bushes. The thorns seemed almost magical, sparkling in the sunlight yet threatening to ensnare them. Sarah's quick thinking came into play. She carefully studied the map and noticed a pattern in the thorns' arrangement. Using her knowledge of the symbols and her sharp observational skills, she led them through the maze without a scratch. Their next challenge was a dark, foreboding cave. As they approached, a wise old owl perched at the entrance hooted loudly, seemingly blocking their way. Leo, with his calm demeanor and ability to connect with animals, stepped forward. He spoke softly to the owl, explaining their quest and showing the owl the map. The owl, seemingly impressed by their determination and honesty, gave them a crucial clue: look beneath the tree with the golden leaves. Guided by this new information, the friends pressed on until they reached a clearing. In the center stood a magnificent tree, its branches adorned with golden, glittering leaves. At the base of the tree was an ornate chest. With bated breath, they opened it to reveal its contents: ancient coins, dazzling jewels, and a scroll. The scroll, written in elegant script, conveyed a profound message. The true treasure was not the material wealth but the strength of their friendship and the joy of their shared experiences. As they read the scroll, a deep sense of fulfillment washed over them. They understood that their adventure had strengthened their bond in ways that material wealth never could. With the treasure chest in tow, they made their way back to Willowbrook. The village welcomed them with open arms. They decided to share the treasure with the community, spreading joy and helping those in need. Their adventure became a beloved story in Willowbrook, passed down through generations as a testament to the power of friendship and the magic of shared experiences. Years later, as Lena, Max, Sarah, and Leo sat together in their favorite glade, they reflected on their journey. They had grown older, but their friendship remained as strong as ever. They knew that their bond was the greatest treasure of all, a reminder that, no matter where life took them, they would always have each other. And so, their story continued, filled with new adventures and cherished memories, proving that true treasure lies not in gold or jewels, but in the friendships that enrich our lives.
Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. If you want to share your story, write it down in the comments. Peace.